Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream. Yes, you know the drill. Right, let's get to it. Explain to people. Well, I'm sorry, Brandy, I was bored. Besides, I should do something with this series. Nothing much, Kate. Anyways, alright, let's see. Hello, Noah. Or, right, number one Thomas, man. There you go. I still don't know what your real name is. You, you hamster. Oh, nothing much. Just about to talk about my Thomas and Friends AU. That's what people want to listen to it. Oh yeah, Gabriel. Okay. Brandy, Brandy, do something about her. This isn't Bully's Basics. Right, he sent the link to some people. Hopefully they join. If not, then I don't know. Already 8 people watching the stream. All right. Let's see. Wait. Spoiler alert for Eli's Thomas and Friends canon. Chumish is small. Yes, he is small. But not small compared to you. Brandy, if you can't join the stream, then I understand. Or Jimena, or Beanie, or anyone else. Anyways, wait. Shimori. New! And so was he like, New! And not Shimori. You Shimori. Wait, what's this?
Small.
I'm not small.
Yes, you
Why
are.
people? I'm not small. For the little kid, I'm not small.
Hello.
Hi, Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
Yeah, no.
Red
New.
Pink Bobby Fly.
This henhouse Bulgy.
Holy. Alright, just one more. I'm gonna let in one more person and I'll start talking.
Oh my gosh.
We need the Brandy.
I don't think she's gonna join.
Okay. You make customs? More customs?
Only one, which is the henhouse Bulgy I just
Okay.
showed.
You frog, you lied to Brandy? What?
Shut up. Also, tell Steve with the guinea pig while you're here.
Don't know how long I'll be here because I don't want to be here too long because I got online summer school stuff to do in the morning.
Damn it. Okay. Anyway, I will be on summer vacation, but you're gonna be stuck on summer school.
How?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
How?
Mm,
How, Bobby? How?
What if I want to get resource class again in my next grade? I have to take this class.
Resources?
And there's also another summer school I have to take if I want to get a $180 gift card.
You a $1 gift card?
What?
180. 180.
To what?
I don't know.
It better be Amazon.
Also, hey,
Oh.
2D from Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah.
Technically, Eli, shut up.
Yes, you. Yeah, of course, Eli is small. Who's Eli tall or small?
I'm neither. You are a silly little tender engine, and you are just a little tomato.
And
The red
you
tomato.
are a small engine.
I'm a
What Tail
cherry.
said.
Yeah, a cherry. The tomato belongs to me. Anyways,
Eh,
you're not smudger.
Yes, Tails is small too.
Yes. Says you
Yes,
are
you.
small,
Tails
you
is
small
tiny as fuck,
hamster.
man.
You know it's unfair for Beanie to draw you into bigger than me. It's unfair because she lives.
Tails is smaller than you.
The only time Brandy drew me as a frog is
Kermit
I
the
forgot.
Frog.
Ribbit.
Turns out my type of frog I ribbit, I don't ribbit. I just squeak.
You
Wait,
do
what's
like if I'm Princess and the Frog.
Brandy's the princess, I'm the frog.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
The dude died in the end by spirits. Anyways. Small, small,
Yes.
small.
Speaking of Magic Railroad,
Okay. Tails is smaller than you.
Go get him, Edward.
yeah, speaking of Magic Railroad, this Bulgy custom I plan to use in my eventual Magic Railroad rewrite adaptation. So that's cool.
That sucks that.
Okay.
I'm just looking over at the script right now and just adding a few things and just fixing up all the grammar issues.
We know Cranky and George were supposed to be in the movie, but they were cut along with P.T. Boomer. Who else?
Yeah.
Other than and Edward? Well, it wasn't a fish. Was it officially supposed to be in the movie, but they cut him?
He just simply wasn't in the script. I mean, it makes sense. Like, you can only add so many characters, and they were already cluttering with the Shine Time Station characters.
Hey, it's me, Justin. Justice. I don't know who you are. Sorry.
Is that Transformers profile?
Yep, it's Jazz. Anyways.
Starscream!
Question. Oh no, SML. What have you done?
What about Super Mario Logan?
They for the thumbnail they actually put up the Switch 2 after how long since they put up Nintendo related
Fucking
items.
course they did. They're taunting us at this point. Also, did you
Wait,
hear
wait, wait.
Chili got arrested?
Then who's taking care of Lily?
Logan, I guess, unless if he's recovering from the demonetization. Like, seriously, we had the demonetization, and then we had Chili being arrested. Like, Jesus, are we back to 2017 SML? My God.
It's not working for you. Most YouTubers. Take a look at Popular Mo's. If you don't know who that is, then shame on you. Wait, I got ribs. No touching, or I take off your noses. What kind of nose? Wait, you can smell the ink on the lawsuit.
Dude, I couldn't concentrate with that thing on your face. I was sick of staring at it. That's a Smiling Friends reference.
Most people don't like smiling friends. I just like it because of Glib.
Ew, ew, ew.
Don't ever do that again.
Rock on, brother. I hate this red thing. I spit on you.
Anyways.
Beat Bobby Flay.
Yep. Nope. Just waiting for the next lawsuit and Logan to join Chili.
Okay.
At this point, you gotta wonder why Logan doesn't just retire. You know, I mean, he's got everything he wants.
I know you don't remember me, but am Jimena's friend. Jimena, do you know that guy? Anyways. I don't think anyone's gonna join, so might as well talk about my AUs.
Okay.
So sit down, relax, get some food, get a
What
drink,
the heck?
and oh, what's this?
Smoke weed every day.
Ooh, nice custom.
Just
Is that your custom, or is that just something you found online?
I just found this online.
Okay,
okay.
maybe.
Maybe
I
okay.
don't know. I got too many. Yeah, and I am in T is one of them.
And you're small.
Just
Small.
Small.
everyone does. Anyway,
Small.
shush.
Teeny weeny weeny.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Anyways, now
Ribbit.
Teeny
let's.
weeny weeny.
Can we get to the
Sorry.
AU, please?
Yep, everybody shut up.
Thank you.
Okay, for my AU, everyone dies. The end.
Uh, we're talking about my AU, not yours.
Happy end.
Not
That's
yours.
not a happy ending.
Not Bobby's. Not LPS. Not Gabriel's. Not Tails. Mine.
Tails probably has everyone a diesel.
Okay.
No.
Anyways, let's start with the obvious one of all. So much Thomas. Apparently people say he's the E2 and people didn't like it, the E2s because they have flaws. So
Don't.
the reason they flaws because they didn't check them right. And the reason they built them is because so much. Okay, I'm putting you in timeout.
Oh my god.
No brain rot.
That's not
Anyways,
even allowed on my channel.
anyways. After the E1s needed like more help, the LBCR needed to build a new tank engine, but they needed to build a prototype first. So
Are you
they
saying
built Thomas, which is the at this point I would call him I would say E0, but the
so?
E1s
Basically,
already.
he was like the prototype. He was numbered 100.
Nah, he was the E something, probably E1.5 or E. Just probably baby. They nicknamed him the baby E2 after the big B2s. But
Baby.
Thomas was built. He had the custom LBCR green, and he was put on trial, and he was really useful. And such, the LBCR then built the E2s, but for some reason they made them bigger than the original Thomas. Don't know why, but after they did that, and they found out all the flaws, and they tried using Thomas to see if they could find a solution. But while they were doing this, they got a letter from Sir Tom Hat saying he would require a new tank engine. And he originally wanted the E1s. However, some newbie didn't read it fully and thought he wanted the prototype by I don't know, like a mark or something. I don't know. So Thomas was sent, and yeah, the rest is history. And that's my U for Thomas,
Is that it?
pretty much.
That
Okay.
was that was a short. Was a short stream.
Hmm.
Look,
But
the
we're
reason
not
why
done yet. We still got like a bunch more characters to go through.
Literally, I have about
I'm
two.
only gonna do the Steam team, maybe a few other characters.
Yo, wait, hold on. I got a better
Okay.
idea what you could do. A little mini series.
Oh wait, hold on.
What?
You mean like NWR
Oh, sorry.
Origins?
Maya here.
Something like
So,
that, but
what are you
more
talking
like
about,
what James
anyways?
Fan 1991 did.
Oh, hey, what's up, Toonverse?
Oh, hi guys. How's it going?
Yeah, pretty good.
Well, anyways, well, I've been doing some lately stuff. But how are you guys?
Pretty good.
Anyways, well,
Right now, I'm just looking around, and my trains are okay.
I'm
I'm
in
trying to
trains
find
right-
a good, suitable female face.
I'm in trains right now. I just
Give me a
Wait,
moment.
wow.
You guys can.
Oh,
Who is this?
Who the hell is that?
can I help you?
Who the hell is that?
I gotten a link from
hello.
EI in a server, and I was wondering what happens here.
Nothing much. I'm
Talking
just
about? Can you
reading.
show up what it looked like?
What?
I mean, what are you talking about? What kind of link is it?
Eli can explain. I'm kind of bad at it.
He sent a link in the StreamYard in his server.
Well, a server I share with him.
I have Discord, so I send the link on my server, the StreamYard link channel.
Well, I could send mine as well, but it's
If you
private.
guys can recognize this was a
I wouldn't advise you to do that. I kind of don't want this stream to be public. Oh, you're talking about the Discords. Wait, whose Discord server is that?
Oops. Sorry. Maybe it's best
Bro, I
not to-
haven't streamed for 3 months. Oh my god.
Sorry, everyone. I didn't mean to say out loud, but in the meantime,
Oh, hey, it's that one Crotunia crew member, the creator of Ricky. What's up? What's up, brother? Yeah.
I also created Lydia. He's in
you
Virginia
Lydia?
now.
Yeah. Hi, Bobby.
Yeah. How's it going? Yeah. Yeah.
Thomas, where you going?
Oh, Joey's back in the live chat.
Not it.
Never
Not
use bring up.
Not
Anyway.
it.
Not it.
What?
We're doing not it. Just to see who will get out.
Frick.
Come on, Thomas, stop.
Can we do it again? I wasn't ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Not
it.
Not it. There we
No.
go. That's how you play the game.
I think Danielle was the last one. I can't remember.
No, I can't show my face. No, no, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I
show
don't have-
mine.
I don't have a camera.
Yeah, I
What's
know
a
that.
camera?
You don't have to show your face.
Okay, one more time. 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Not it.
Dick and jockey!
Okay. With the Minecraft.
Oh my
Chicken
gosh.
jockey.
Chicken jockey.
Okay, let's think about something
finally-
else instead of chicken chalky. But I
Flint
Well,
and steel.
You guys,
Chicken jockey.
you guys have no
I
idea
am
how
steel.
Can you don't?
They want me to fight the tractor? Tractor jockey.
Thomas
jockey.
jockey.
I don't get it.
They want me to fight the truck?
Troublesome truck.
Thomas.
Hey!
Major.
Yeah.
Major
Chicken
engine.
chicken.
He-
It's
Oh
the
my
goat.
gosh. Oh my god.
Oh wait!
Oh my god, oh my
wait,
god, oh my
wait,
god, oh my 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 god,
I
oh
am
my god,
your
oh my
biggest
god.
fan.
Wait,
my
hold
god.
on.
Oh my
It's-
god. It's
Hold on.
him.
It's the guy
It's
who's
him.
addicted to Big Mac.
Oh my
Something
god.
about races that are very major.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It's
we
Major
have
Engine
problems with
Studios.
that.
He's here.
And-
Major Engine.
Yes, he
I don't know
subscribed to
why.
me after I found an
It's
We
Easter
have
egg in
problems
his
getting
Piece of
along with each other,
real.
and
video.
we all need to respect about
I mean, to
peace
be fair, I
and unity
also voice acted.
and
I
love
voiced James in
and
this
share all
video.
the world.
Don't know when it'll be out, but
Yeah,
Thomas, you're
stuff like
picking up
that takes time,
culture.
and I can't
Oh,
wait
you
to
be-
hear you voicing James and Eli. Can't wait to hear you voicing your James.
Oh, you better not,
Speaking of
Joey.
which,
Major Engine's
Major,
chicken chicken your
since
life
that
free.
Oh, you better not, Joey.
audio
You better
recording
not
is
do
like
that.
probably like 3 years old, and I probably sound high.
Come
Is
on,
it
Thomas.
possible I could redo the lines, or are the old lines like already fine?
Yeah,
So back then, my voice was probably high.
because
Come on,
yeah,
Thomas.
you're in your
You can
I think
pick
you're
20s
up
and
right.
an
order.
adult.
Anyways,
I'll let that
dang, we
chicken
went
go
from
first.
9 to 6.
I cannot believe Major Engine Studios is here.
Yeah, he's in my Discord server too.
What?
Say it, don't spray it.
How are you in Tails?
He smoked.
You
What
smoke.
about Brandy? How are you with her?
I don't know what Brandy is doing, but she's doing all right.
You see, I found this cat on the neighbor's house.
Mm.
Okay, so I guess there's no more AU.
Anyways,
Oh yeah, back to his AU. Everybody shush. We need him to talk.
everyone concentrated, Thomas. Lucky for you that the buffers were there.
James, why don't you sound like a woman anymore?
I don't know. I don't know what the producers are doing. I was fine voicing. It was fine when Michelangelo was voicing me and Percy.
Smudger.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Eh,
There's that state.
Be careful with the fabric of reality, Smudger.
Hello.
Hello,
oh my gosh,
just
the
me.
timing of that.
Just me. Look
Yes.
who it is.
Oh.
Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, major,
God.
major,
Good,
major,
major.
You've done fantastic, but you can always redo your lines, definitely. Alright, I'm gonna have to
Holy
go.
frick.
It's
I'm gonna have to
Wait.
go through the entire
Oh, son.
Wait, did you guys saw my new
social
video that I
media
did with Victor
platform of
Tanzik?
yours to find the lines.
It's the man who made those see
I
Thomas
did a
in
video with Victor
nutshells. Let's
Tanzik
go.
Mm.
What the?
I don't
It's
know.
the creator.
Like a
It's
stream
the,
or something. I
it's
don't
the
know.
creator behind Thomas and Bernie, the major race. Let's go.
Check it out. I'm Mary Poppins.
I'm
Look
so
at me
glad
go.
you guys didn't see the video that I
You're
posted.
a
Anyways.
vegetarian.
Now we talked about Thomas. Let's talk about Edward.
Oh yeah, Edward's gay in my AU.
Bobby, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find a birdie. I'm trying to find my wooden railway birdie, wherever the hell it is.
Keep
I
Bobby
Birdie,
playing.
birdie.
What's a fun fact? Tomorrow I will be heading to work at 12.
My question is, how did you manage to get him to do a video for you?
Simple.
Wait, Victor
Gmail.
Tanzik?
Gmail.
Wait a minute.
It'd be nice to do.
Anyways,
Yeah, I did a video with Victor Tanzik. How I did it is
yeah, so did you, Jessica. How did you get Victor Tansi to do a video?
How?
I just asked him.
Eli, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know.
Well,
What? What? Did
Oh,
you
damn.
collaborate with Victor Tanzik like everyone else is?
not
Well,
going.
so far it's 4
I-
people,
I
and
mean,
I don't know.
To be honest,
Actually, since during his situation most of the time.
My friend
Questions that
gave
he
me his
answered. All right,
tomorrow.
Edward.
I forgot what kind of Steam it is.
Everyone knows Edward is a K2,
Yep.
No, he's a K3.
right?
When the
And
D40.
then he was built to maybe replace the K1s. Then later on, the K3s replace the K2s, or I don't know.
He replaced all of them.
Henry, the idea, move the dang line.
But of course, since the Furness Railway is close to the Isle of
Bank-
Sodor, he
Bank
sometimes
shots.
takes the express from Nafford to Barrow.
Look at the major
And he was
race.
the only
Oh, no way.
Oh my god.
Thomas
No
a
way.
Bernie racing.
my first Thomas toys.
I got Percy and Lady 2, and also the non-talking Stanley.
How is why is Lady the only character voiced by an actual person instead of the narrator?
They probably just found some woman in house to do it.
What I
Brett Allcroft.
rest in peace. What
Well,
I
I'm
still
not
don't
sure.
understand
Are
is
we
how
sure Britt
come
Allcraft
he
came back just to do some lines for a toy? Are we sure about that? Are you sure?
That's all she did was that.
Anyways,
I mean, Brett voiced Lady in
Tadmar.
yes. Wait, did they actually just record new lines just for a toy?
Well, it's sure as hell possible.
And hoping
I mean,
because
it could. I mean,
brings the life and
Allcroft could have
magic.
been like, Allcroft could have just like been like, oh, they're recording new lines for a toy featuring my character.
bro, how are you two already doing two parts after you just shove Victor in a box?
Victor in a box.
Victor. Victor in the
Anyway,
box. It's like a parody of Jack in the Box.
Also, guys, except
Yeah.
look at my
What?
screen. I bought on Amazon.
what did you buy on Amazon?
Oh, I
It's
recently bought a wooden
yeah,
railway
yeah,
Stephanie on
you know
eBay.
this one,
So
but
that I can use to
yeah,
make
you know
your
this one, but they don't know. They don't know I bought
Oh
it.
yeah, you bought this.
Yeah.
Yo, base.
Ooh.
$53.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of
how
money.
much it cost. And I'm
God
probably
damn
gonna
it,
get,
Trump and
get
your car
I'm,
rips.
I'm probably gonna get it next week though. Because
Get the duck.
Yeah,
Get the props.
Get the duck.
Okay, I'll get a duck.
I'm talking to B, not you.
You dear.
B. B.
Anyways, back to
This is the
Edward.
closest duck I can find.
I do have.
I met the Trackmaster duck for B.
He has seen better days. I need a new duck.
Damn.
Come on, Matil. If you make us a new Trackmaster Oliver, then we'll be happy.
Yeah, finally, watch the prices lower down. Screw you, Mr.
Yeah.
Ryan. You ruined eBay.
Anyways. Anyways.
Also, I'm looking on the Walmart website, and I still don't see any don't see any of those new Thomas engines.
Nice.
It's
Anyway.
Who's in
Hey, back to my AUs.
yes. Let's see here.
Like I said, Edward takes the express from Nafford to the Barrow. But since he's kind of the railway's express engine, he was painted blue. Still had his original K2 design. And from then on, he did help out the railway bill for the Wellsworth Auxiliary, Sodor Mainland, even a bit of Tidmouth, Knapford, and Elsbridge.
Wait, does your AU of the pre-railways, like the WNS, SNM, TK, NER,
Pretty much.
Okay.
are they the
Anyways.
same?
Since, of course, Edward is owned by neither of them, he kind of got along with all of them. The only ones he didn't get along with is this.
Are you serious?
Oh.
He and him did not get along?
Pretty much.
Wait, what?
So, well, in my AU, the engines of the WNS are like stubborn.
What about Adam or Colin?
Well, that's a new way of putting the
That's
WNS engines.
I'm
without
going
using
at-
Colin, Lily, and Adam.
My AU is that they didn't arrive when the WNS weren't
Really?
wasn't a branch line. I mean, it was a branch line, but not big enough. No harbor, no nothing.
Not even Saturday.
I'm talking about the three engines, the original three, the blue ones, the blue tank engines.
Ugh. They have done absolutely nothing wrong, but they're blue. I've always hated the color blue. You know why?
Oh my
No reason.
gosh, no.
No reason. With that being said, we have to
Do you
kill them.
think? Do you think smoke
POV
detectors are
fueled in every Thomas fan base.
You
I
think-
always hated Steamies. You know why? Why?
What? What's that?
No reason.
I always hated those demons just for existing.
Slime cube.
Yes.
You see these
Leo.
fuckers right there? Do you see these? They have done absolutely nothing wrong but they're blue. I've always hated Nah,
Chalmers
man, it's
is
the
chilling.
fucking down.
Well, They updated Tilly.
Oh yeah, I remember
Really?
that. I don't know how this is gonna affect my model of her.
Wait, what's this?
Oh well, could always be worse.
Someone just stated the obvious.
Not the
Still
worst.
seeing the
Are you
cold
kidding me?
voice of the
It
Red
is the
Race
worst.
of Cartoonia.
Crotunia.
Yes,
You
and they have made a
spelled it
lot of
wrong.
Cartoonia customs.
They forgot the T. For
Yeah, it's always they can never seem to get the word Crotunia right.
Cartoonia,
It's pronounced-
Crotuna.
Time for a little spelling class, kids.
Don't you dare.
Okay.
No.
T,
I'll
Oh my
learn
God.
enough.
T O
Okay, I'm racing Thomas and Edward in my
I
turns. I want
A.
to see who can reach the junction first.
I don't think he's seen your videos.
Oh,
Anyways,
no, I am.
anyways, back to the AU.
Number one,
Like
Thomas.
like I said, Edward didn't get along with the
Got it.
original WNS engines. But after Colin, Lily, and Adam showed up, you already figured out at this point.
No, we don't.
But due to circumstances, they had to sell the original WNS for monies,
Money.
and that's how Sir Tom had got Thomas, and the rest is history.
Okay.
Now on to Henners.
All right, Henry, the
Henners.
big green guy, the one who went, the one who was supposed to be Atlantic, but the engine who was supposed to be at Atlantic, but the person who drew him messed him
I
up.
did not care for Mario Madness V2.
Yeah, let's. Does that
Nah.
mean that?
I wanted an Atlantic, and that son of
Oh
a
my
sent me that.
guys,
What
no
the fuck?
joke.
Right, let's get down to Henry.
No.
People, so in my opinion, Henry was originally Gresley's first creation before the LNER is like in production. Because of course there's the GNR, the GER, the NWR,
I
the
wanted
NER,
that Atlantic.
etc.
That son of a bitch sent me that.
Oh, he was in Atlantic, and it would have been that.
What the fuck?
Anyways, since the Atlantics, more specifically the C1s, were struggling a bit due to long distance, Grizzly thought he could make a 460 express engine since he was taking a look at Raven's old design of the B16s, and yeah, but he still wanted to use the A3, not A3, a C1 Atlantic design, and yeah,
Time to be
but
deported.
both of them had small fireboxes, and yeah, Henry was deemed
And
flawless.
somebody asked a question that I cannot
Let me
answer.
see. Anywhere 51. Can you show me how to do
He's
that?
just here for the
He's-
vibes.
Just here.
He's just here for the vibe. He's not asking any more questions. Holy
Yeah, like
crap.
gosh, she's not a celebrity or anything. That's Major Engine Studios, and he just went backstage.
Yep.
Well, not
Wait,
backstage here in StreamYard.
He's
Wait,
not
what?
backstage.
Like, I mean, joking. Like, he just walked off set.
Guys,
Oh my
even
God.
if someone Famous was here, I would still treat them like anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Wait,
if
hold
we had
on.
someone like
If I
fucking,
invited,
what was it, Trampy. If we had Trampy here, we would treat him with the utmost respect and listen to his comedy.
Yes.
I get it. I'm a
Even if
voice
we did talk to
actor,
Trampy,
I'm a
I
voice
don't think he would be.
actor that people
I don't know if he will
don't really
how
like.
he'll be if you call him Big Edges 87.
Not a celebrity.
Oh gosh, I
or
remember
like
Big
with
N
Victor
87.
Tansic too.
Anyways, back to
If he
Henry.
joined.
Okay, shh.
Nobody liked Henry because he kept failing. He kept stalling. He wasn't powerful.
He was being a bitch.
Thus, the engines kept bullying him for it.
Rubbish. You're
You're
too fat. You need exercise. Oh my god.
Blow my whistling.
Go on, Bob. Slap
Blow
me.
my
Give me a
whistle.
slap in the tank.
Guys.
Anyway,
I'm scared to know how much money I got from work tomorrow.
Please, Ricky and Toodle, give me a shout out, please.
Also, speaking,
No.
before you ask Animator 51, no, I have not made a Wooden Railway Choodle Ricky custom, but I have the next best thing.
Yay.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I-
god, dude.
I forgot that name.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, you can kind of tell that the 3D print broke half the way, so I just had to improvise with paper and clay. So yeah, Toodle in the house.
also, if you don't know who Ricardo is, Transmedia Matt, or not Transmedia Matt.
What kind of
He got into a bit of hot waters recently involving I think with the way he was approaching the Scarlowi 123 situation, but let's not talk about that. We're here for the AUs.
Okay.
And we have a quoter in chat.
Oh my god, how many quarters until the day we die?
Not Transmedia Matt.
The guy that
What's his name?
The guy who has an eye patch over his eye.
Best things come to those who wait. Okay, I did the line. You can go now.
I voiced Puffle for him.
Puffer.
Not Cartoonia.
Oh, Puffer.
You know, there never really is any Cartoonia fan series out there other than the Casey Jr. and Friends reboots.
Well,
Tell me about it.
well, regardless, he succeeded something for trains and for the future, I think. 2D faces, but with movable eyes, like in Roblox.
Yes. I've seen him do that.
Oh,
Pretty
gosh.
impressive.
Oh my gosh. Oh, hey,
Wait,
there's
let me see.
me.
Oh my god.
No, it honestly actually has black wheels. It's just on his older trains model. It was inaccurate, unfortunately.
Explosion?
Oh my gosh, yes, that was from my stream.
Explosion.
Wait,
Yeah,
Bobby,
you gotta
do
change that, man.
remember?
But yeah,
How
yeah,
am I supposed to do that? The model's fucking hot glued. Oh my gosh.
Just rip off the wheels.
Do I
Well,
just paint
Well,
it out?
Paint the wheels at this point.
Like, I don't want to mess up any decals or whatever. Like, I could put some tape on it. Will that be good enough? I don't want to peel it off or whatever.
We have another quoter.
Bobby. Just paint over the wheels. Then grab something like a toothpick and scrape the decals so they can appear.
Okay, you want to do this live? You want to see me repaint wheels live?
Do it, I dare you.
I triple dog dare you to do it.
Okay, then, Jude from Total Drama Rama.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh.
Anyways.
All right, campers. Today's
Back-
challenge is to find a reason to keep going.
Okay, moving on.
All right, campers. Your challenge today is to do absolutely nothing. Today, on this episode of Total Drama Island.
Hey, can you give her some quoters in the comments?
Anyways, back to the AU.
Did Bobby just froze?
Yes.
Yeah,
Bobby froze. Yes.
Yeah, he's literally
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Bobby, you froze soon as my train
Copper,
froze.
copper.
Internet's
the fast
laggy over
tender,
here.
The fast tender engine.
Okay, please say what I got to say.
Yes.
Okay,
Ricky,
okay,
I'm
everybody
sorry.
shut up.
It's my
Eli has to
thing.
talk.
Okay, chill. Okay. Bruh.
Oh, okay. Anyways.
Ay.
Last up. All right. Engines rebooted Henry because he was a failure. The the early LNDR didn't like him. They wanted to get rid of him, but the people actually see potential in him because he never gave up.
I didn't think
But then,
what happened to me once I became a voice actor.
after a few months after he was built, so Tom Hanks sent him a letter to the LNAR asking if he could have any of his Atlantics. The LNAR didn't want to give their prize engines to a low quality railway, so they sent Henry instead, lying to him that he was getting Atlantic.
And that was a big mistake.
And the rest is history.
And that was the biggest mistake of their life. Because look at Henry now.
And a certain
So-
someone ever ruined the reputation of the 2003 Wooden Railway Henry.
So, yeah, Henry suffered dreadfully and no one cared.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Okay, now on to Big G.
Gorgonia.
Alright, Big Blue, Maurice, Clyde.
You don't look like. I do not look like a Maurice.
Good lord.
Clyde.
Somebody read the chat. Every time I read this guy's messages, I start losing brain cells.
Ew, he reminds me of myself when I was younger.
Oh,
Ugh.
yeah.
Don't remind me.
Don't think you remind me, bro.
Dude is just join here just for the vibes.
I'm just excited that a voice actor of Cartoonia is here. Oh, hail the real voice of Cartoonia actors, but not the Tilly model.
Yes.
Shut up.
You sound like SpongeBob.
Oh, would it be nice to get away from here?
Well, Eli
But I
didn't
have to
play
deal
now.
with the little yellow sponge and his stupid pig star
Have a
friend.
bowl, Mr. Squidward.
Well, Eli didn't have to
Work
come
out,
late.
Mr. Squidward.
Wait. Random thing. I might change my OC into an L biscuit, maybe. You do you.
You know, I have
And I
another.
still can't believe you still have the drawing I made for you as your profile picture.
Same. I still have it. I still have the drawing you gave me.
I have like 3 OCs.
Take it home, Mr. Squidward.
One of them you might know. It's Ricky because Bobby knows. Bobby knows. Another one is a US. You just S100. S100. He's blue and his name is Maximus.
Wasn't there
Yeah,
another
that gives him a
OC that you
powerful.
had?
It's a powerful name, but
Because why
he's
not?
a tank engine.
It's
And
just
and my third one is LNER Thompson B1 named Mitchell with 2
B1?
T's.
What?
Didn't you have an OC that was painted yellow like that? I forgot the name.
Wait, what do you mean by it's special to me?
What?
What does he mean by special to me?
No, the yellow one, his name is Ricky. Yes, he's a freelance. Based on a drawing I made on my old DeviantArt account.
Oh, DeviantArt, you're so bad yet so good at the same time.
Tell me
Yeah,
about it.
baby.
I blame the weird ass shit and crossovers. Anyways,
And yet I'm still
blame-
looking for Bonica images because I'm a sucker.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, what?
I forget that this man has like 7 wives.
In my AU, don't talk about that.
All right. On to the AU.
At least you
Yeah.
guys don't know
Golden-
anything about me.
Do-
You guys
Elephant
won't ever know
sausage.
about my DeviantArt.
Oh yeah, I've taken a liking to having engines in Works Gray. So Mitchell is Works Gray.
Yes, I made that drawing for him.
Nice.
Anyway,
All right.
Gordon. Galloping
ITHAEO.
Galloping sausage himself.
Hooray!
2 months after Henry left, Grizzly has decided to build the Pacific,
Wait,
his own design.
Henry left.
Yes,
A One Pacific.
2 months after Henry left.
Wait a minute. What?
Okay, I'm gonna head out. Yeah.
Okay, so Henry left for what reason exactly?
The airline to Tom had that he's getting Atlantic, but they're sending Henry instead.
Oh wait.
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought you meant leaving Sodor.
What? Who do you think I am? Tobias and the Half Pariah?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm sick and tired. I'm kind of sick and tired of seeing the memes and video requests about that.
Listen, you gotta help us because me and my friend is in trouble with people that won't leave us alone, and that is a blue fan. So I hope you can help us, please. I promise I won't do voice acting, please. I'm sorry for that. Wasn't making fun of you.
Brother,
I
you're
don't get
still
a
asking
thing.
me.
I
Mod
don't.
crush his skull.
Hold on. Hold on.
Mods, ban this motherfucker.
Hold on.
Get
I
this
gotta
guy
say-
banned from chat.
Hold on. I gotta say
Ban.
something. And we don't give a flying rat's ass.
Got it. Dang,
And
that
bro
Thomas
says
scene
and bro says he
Phantom
promised he
is still
won't do
haunts me.
voice acting.
Mods,
when
get
do you
George
do
the
voice-
steamroller to crush his nuts.
We're not going to talk about that scene. We're not talking about that scene. That
Wait, what
scene.
scene? I want to see.
No. We're not talking about that clip.
Flying
No.
Oh, you mean
about
with
your
Power
friends.
Hey. Shh.
Sorry.
Alright, I got the message. Continue with your AU, please.
Thank you.
I have a smudger
No.
AU.
There is no smudger AU.
I have one.
Where you get that idea?
Well, I have my own smudger AU. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I
basically,
Okay, people, shut up and let him speak.
Sorry, okay, go.
Alright. Back to what I was saying. After Gordon, after Henry left 2 months ago, Grizzly had decided to build. Can you please?
Bro, hold up.
Genuinely
F
think
is
I'm-
snoring.
Mute it. She's trying to tell
The
the
F
AU.
is snoring.
You should have done this as a
Just-
video, Eli.
Just me, dude. Just me. I'm trying to listen to Ela, bro.
I'm listening.
I know, but this.
Just be quiet. Let him talk.
Okay, sorry. Go.
Bonk.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to crash out.
Oh yeah, like
Don't crash
pencil.
out.
Don't crash
I
out.
cracked out.
What
I'm
is this,
Lily.
CFDI?
Alright, I'm gonna ignore that. Alright,
Okay.
back to Gordon.
Go on.
Okay, so 2 months ago, 2 months later, Henry left. Then Grizzly decided to build a new express engine. And this time he makes sure everything was set, right firebox, right PSI, all that.
What is
Out came the top and-
PSI? I don't know many train terms. Okay?
Be quiet.
I don't know.
I'm
don't know.
still learning.
I don't know the power type. I don't know. I heard
Let
people
me
use
Lily switch
PSI.
to Jessica for a moment.
What?
Hold on. Calling all engines diesel 10. Later.
I'm about to crash out too.
We're going insane.
Nah.
Hooray.
This was supposed to be about Ela, not other people.
Oh
Eli,
yeah.
why
Okay.
didn't you just make this a video?
Yeah.
Because I was bored.
Okay. Okay. I got it. In my age.
We're
Let-
talking about
this
mine, not yours.
This was Ela.
You
Not
have to
you.
shut your mouth.
I just
And
want to
plus,
talk
if I
about
even do
Gordon.
it, even if I do a video, no one's gonna really watch it.
Yes,
I would.
Dude, I was watching a movie and I saw you live streaming. I'm like, fuck that. Let me watch this stream. I'm bored.
Okay.
See, you have fans that care about you.
Yeah, I care about you, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I just wanted.
Jody
Nah, I just
asked
wanted
what the crush
to
out.
say he's small.
Search it up.
All right, get out.
Okay, we all feeling better. We all feeling better.
All right.
I am not
Shush.
the money.
Deep breath,
All right.
deep breath, Eli. Deep breath.
Jessica, I'll let you back in, but just let me finish my eating for Gordon.
Please.
Now then,
Breath,
Gordon.
Eli, deep.
All right. Make sure all his like right. I don't know.
Does he
Then
get the
what
Fowler tender or the corridor tender?
What the fuck?
I'm not sure. I don't know which I don't know what's the difference. Maybe the gallons of water and coal, but a tender's a tender. Anyway,
I can deal with that. Proceed.
after Gordon was rolled out of the workshops, he is a snooty motherfucker. Thinks he's superior. Thinks he's the high class, since he's the only Pacific at his time, and boasts about it. Since he's the
Mr.
front.
I'm so famous.
Dude.
We're gonna
Sorry.
get to James later, aren't we?
Yay, my favorite character.
Not yet.
Hello. Now we're getting to
Oi,
James.
oi, oi.
All right,
Shush.
everybody shut. He's speaking.
I'm talking to you.
All right. I don't know what his alien arrow number would be, nor he would have one. But Gordon being tested on the routes, and he proved to be successful, and thus more A1s were being built. But since Gordon's the prototype, he earned his nickname the A0.
Cool.
And after his
The fuck?
what?
He said, I just
Wrong
told my friend that
emoji,
you
buddy.
would help us.
Yo, he's
Do you
so.
want do you want to like time him out or something?
Oh, well,
You didn't even give him an answer.
You want me to time him out or
I get
something?
him out.
mother.
You guys want me to time him out?
Yes, time this guy out.
And,
Okay,
and,
okay.
and to
Damn
you,
this bitch.
Yo. You are freaky. You're getting freaky right now.
yeah, you are
God,
freaky.
Send him to the
First,
gulag.
first, it's all. Oh my God! It's the voice of Ricky and Tuna from Crotunia. Can
The
you help me
flame's a
voice act?
disaster.
And then it's, hey, I'm sorry, but we need your help. I promise I won't do voice acting again. And then, hey, I just told my friend that you will help us, even though you haven't given us an answer, and I
Kill
hope
me,
you'll help us.
Please. This is not what I'm joined for.
We did not. I did not sign up for this when I was
All right.
I did not sign up for this.
Moving past him, of course, Gordon was like happy about all this, but wait, bro, I'm just gonna do a brain rot turn, even though I hate it. Hey, bro, the Fat Controller needs you. We're sending you to another island, my guy. So yeah, get out.
Yeah.
Gordon was pissed about this, and he was sent to the island of Sodor. And they got rid of his blue
I get
name.
transferred for the better.
And yeah, like I said, the rest is history.
Now on to James.
Yeah.
Should I do James or should I do the Lone Engines first?
Whatever you want.
Fuck it, Lone Engines.
Do whatever you want.
Take a look, is coming down the track. Make way for James.
All right, I'm gonna make this quick.
Coming.
That random green engine in the back of the shed. He's a 440 GNR engine. 98467875546. There were three of them. The first one died. The second one got sent away, and first one died. The second one got sent away for being rude. Third one got sent away for murder.
Oh. Wait, what?
98462.
You mean the bad engine? The one that was a mishmash or whatever it was?
Maybe. I don't know. 98462. There were two of them. The first one, he's an experimental LNER engine, which you guys probably seen from my Spiteful Jester video. And the second one, I think if you
Go
looked in
to.
my trains chat, I think you know who it is.
Don't tell me it's.
Shh. No one must know except for the server.
What?
Why are we whispering?
Why?
You're a tomato. Anyways,
I'm a cherry, bitch. You'll never get my plans while I'm sleeping.
all right, the red engine.
I got blue.
Red engine. All right, the red engine.
Harry.
Boom, 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 boom,
I actually have a story idea for this.
There you were, Benny. Beanie.
Anyways,
Who is this?
Benny is
story
smart.
idea. Okay, nice.
I
A freaky
that
friend.
easily.
You don't want to talk. You don't want to know.
Beanie,
Anyway.
you missed all the action.
You missed the good stuff, and also the bad stuff, and also the really, 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 really bad stuff.
And
Anyways,
also the slightly less than average stuff.
Yeah.
all right, moving on from that, dude. I actually have a story idea for the multiple red engines. James is like boasting how he's splendid and all that, yada yada, classic James. And then Thomas being fed up saying, "You're not the first red engine." James like, bullshit. What other red engines are there other than the narrow gauge engines? Thomas is like, let me see. Oh, there's this one engine who got disappeared by a coach. There's this one engine who has mouth shut by apples. Then there's this one engine who tried to push Henry out, and you.
Is
Aha.
one of the red engines
So we got
Jeffrey?
Jeffrey Imaginary.
Yes, quite.
Yes, quite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeffrey? If I add Jeffrey in my videos, he is not Victor Tanzik.
Yes, quite.
What I meant by that, he's not some sort of gang. He's not a mastermind, or he got died by a pipe.
Hooray.
Right.
Yeah, like what a
Right.
pussy. Like, how do you die from a pipe?
Yes.
Anyway,
Boom.
Ela, it's the bunny.
yes, I know. Hello, Brandy.
Hi, Brandy. Ugh.
Randy, help us, we're suffering.
A friend of the channel, I suppose.
I'm sorry.
A friend of the channel, I suppose.
You could say that.
What?
Long story short, she's my girlfriend. Anyways,
What?
Yeah.
What? Online relationships can work.
Oh my
Anyway.
goodness. Oh my gosh.
You got
Congratulations.
fired contest.
yes. We've been dating for like 5
I
years.
didn't mean anything by that. I swear. I didn't mean
I wish I had a relationship.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Nah, just kidding. I love being single.
Yeah, who needs
A single
women anyway?
A single
Okay,
down my
okay,
face.
Okay. Chill out, children. Chill out.
All right. You guys who talk about love relationships later. Anyway, first red engine, a Clawton, he died. Second one, a GCR 8, whatever.
Appeared by Coach.
Yes. Well, the second one, Allegretti. Everyone knows what class he is, if you pay attention. Third one, we're going for Winston.
Oh,
Okay.
No,
I always
Eagle.
preferred Eagle.
Eagle
Well,
and
there's
Winston
also
on the
Julie.
same engine.
Watched Bad Influence.
Unless you want to go AWOL and make them two separate characters.
Is it Eagle? Is it Winston? Is it Charles?
Is it Julie?
I don't know.
Let the fandom decide.
Yes,
Anyways,
Phantom Wars.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Winston, he's a FR D5? What are those called? Any train enthusiasts? No?
Anyone in the chat know?
No. We're about to hit 1 hour mark, Chad.
Well, gosh dang it. I guess we'll never know.
At this point, Winston.
Eagle.
Winston. Yeah, David Winston.
Oh, it's you.
Anyway. Yeah, those are the basics. Now, the moment y'all been waiting for.
Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum,
No.
bum, 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 bum. Hold on. I can do a drum roll.
Sounds like when you're doing the fire engine sound.
No.
Ding, 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 ding.
The rusty red scrap iron himself, James.
Bum, ba, ba,
Oh,
bum,
I
bum,
can do
bum,
better for
bum,
James'
bum.
voice.
How do I
James.
look, Blue Engine?
James, a Lancashire Yorkshire engine.
With an extended pilot.
But here's the thing. He never had a pilot wheel. He was a
Bum,
regular.
bum, bum.
So
We are watching
James was a potty engine. Sent to the railway because they needed another freight engine after many engines kept leaving because they were being rude. And I just realized now that 98462 and 87546 were still there while James was in the railway. Which
Wait a minute.
brings back to the topic of the third 87546 almost causing murder.
Okay.
So let me tell you about how James got his accident. He still had the wound rate blocks, but it's not because of failed attempt to stop. It was like the stress of a lot of trucks, which 87546 put onto James because they didn't want to take goods and rather take passenger trades. You know, the usual. And James also almost died because of them. And from there, while he was being sent to the works to be fixed, that's where he got his extended body.
Yes, correct.
And the rest is history for him.
Nice.
Also, speaking of James and his probably many brothers, do you have a backstory for your own OC, Eli? Like, like the blue guy?
I do, but I don't know if I want to say it.
I mean, you don't have to.
You want to keep it a secret.
I mean, explain the story because
sounds stupid. To me.
I mean, you did give me permission to use Eli in my series, didn't you? Because I made a one railway model of him.
I mean, pretty much.
I mean, I might as well make him a backstory and maybe.
Well, the only one who knows the backstory of my OC is Leonard or Leo.
Yeah, maybe
or
I can do a
Joseph.
little spin on it.
But if you guys want to know, might as well do it. So, like James, I was a regular class 28. Okay?
Good lord, why the actual
Anyways,
wouldn't it be so funny if Victor Tanzik was in Crotunia?
Oh my god, no. No.
I'm afraid.
No. No.
don't give him any ideas.
Oh, don't worry. I won't.
Anyway,
And Joe, I think we're gonna get more of these God Save the Queen things from Joey.
Can we listen?
No.
Yes, we can.
anyway, back to my OC. Shut up. Back to my OC.
Yes, we can.
Normal duty. You're not Bob the Builder.
Did you hear me?
We all know Spot the Scarecrow's the goat.
We can hear.
Okay. I'm listening.
Nice. And throughout my working life, for some reason, after during the war, I was sent to America because I needed help shunt all the cars for the American engines. So I was their switcher. And during this time, I was about we were the yard was raided by some certain country, and nearby there were some tankers. I had to take them away before the town was blew up, and almost killing my OC.
Damn.
Ooh, I have an idea.
Oh god.
What?
Well, maybe we could tell the backstory of each OC from every person.
I might do that when I'm.
I think Joey is
Tempting
starting to spam.
offer. Give me a moment. I gotta get my win really, Bobby.
And Joey.
Joey, stop spamming already, dude.
I don't feel comfortable about
We got
that.
a
Anyway,
glazer.
What's
double
Joey
glazed donuts. Anyway, after my OC was nearly killed in an explosion, I was a well-known workshop actually saw potential and took me in to be fixed up, and that's how I got all of these American upgrades. You know, the outside cylinders, the headlamp, the bell, the cow catcher.
At this point, if you're half American, half Britain, then why don't we just call you Canadian?
Okay.
Darn Canadians.
I mean,
maple syrups in bags and small childs or whatever.
Stop being racist.
Can we time Joey out for
Bro, if you keep up the Canadian slander, Vinny's gonna come over and beat you up.
Anyways.
Oh, I am willing to take that fight.
Also, the workshop was Strasbourg.
Huh?
You know, the Strasbourg?
I know Strasbourg, Pennsylvania.
No, I did not meet the Strasbourg Thomas. The only engines I met was 475 and 90.
Nice.
Hey, I have 475 and number 90 in my trains collection.
Nice.
Anyway.
I also have a load of other engines from K&L trains.
And during that time, I worked on Strasbourg until out of the blue, I wanted to go back to Britain. And yeah. After I was sent to Britain, it was like way after modernization. And I was sent to Sodor.
Okay.
And so, Britain allowed you to keep all the American stuff.
Hey, they let what's his name, King George V, to keep his bell.
True.
Anyways.
Holy God.
Oh, can you stop
asking for it? You're just asking for it.
Can someone time him out for spamming too much?
Oh, young man.
I gotcha. There
Time
you go.
him out.
Thank you.
All right.
I
Now
know
to the
there's
little-
thinking of children, but this is ridiculous.
All right. Now for the little fishy, the little green bean, the little goblin.
Yippee!
They got the bill with West.
Okay, Jay.
Hello.
Anyways, onto the little bean. Pesci was built. I don't know which workshop, but I guess Trojan for being a station pilot, but not for the Great
He was
Western.
built by the I was
Not
gonna
for the
say he
Great
was built-
Western.
He was built by the GWR.
Actually, I do have an AU why Percy was just a mixed smash of like don't know who owned him or anything, because secretly some of the people from the Big Four actually want to see if they could somehow, some way, fuse it to one to make one engine. So, like example, the LNER donated a smoke box, the LMS donated a cab and chassis, the GWR donated a boiler and wheels, and the Southern donated like whistles, funnels, tiny bits, and you got Percy.
Oh, I
And somehow,
see. So Percy is basically all of the railways.
yeah. So basically, he's just whoever wherever he goes, he's just there.
He is
But
literally a part of
despite
every single big railway.
yes, but despite that, all the other engines were bullying him because of his size.
Now
He was
that's
literally smaller than the other shunting tank engines. Thus,
Wow.
He has to be bean sized.
yes, and he didn't have that much friends.
oh,
Boy.
A couple of years later, he was sent to the workshops, and yeah, the power found him, and now he works on Sodor.
hooray!
Yeah.
Ray.
All right, now we got Tobias.
Tobias.
Toby.
Toby's just the same.
Oh,
Sorry. There's
Okay.
no hybrid, no Toby, no tram engine killing a diesel nearly, and no
what?
taking place of another tram engine. None of that. He was just a simple tram who was sent to
No
the.
little
Who
Ollie.
was on the
Yippee.
Okay, so tram sent to East Anglia, railway closed down. Topham found Toby, and Toby worked
Basically,
for
yeah.
Lord. Okay,
Basically,
Speaking
yeah.
of that one clip, which I think it was a Tedious Tales of Sora clip or whatever, where Topham just finds Toby in the shed and he's like, "We are so fucking back."
yes, that is Tedious Tales of Sodor.
All right, I got a BRB.
Okay.
Oh, so while Eli BRBs, I'm gonna tell my OC's backstory. So
Hooray.
here's my OC.
Oh, can I tell mine next? Could I tell mine
Yeah,
next?
I forgot about your OC.
Yeah, Bobby is a GWR 042 made built by Avon Siding Company. This was how he was when he was originally built. He was green and yellow lining, and he
I
kind of
don't
just.
get the hair though.
I'm trying to be creative here. Anyways, Bobby kind of just had just very quiet and blended into the crowd and didn't really seem to do much. That was until the diesels came over. And
Oh, dear.
Bobby, like most steam engines, went to go live life on the run. And there goes Steel and Steam. Oh well. Anyways,
Okay.
Bobby was just escaping and whatnot, and he finally was over when he heard a diesel horn, and he was just on the main line. But luckily, the diesel that found him, whose name is Lewis, was pretty friendly and offered him some assistance, and soon found him a little shelter. Soon enough, Bobby continued his little runs along the line, hoping to find salvation to who knows where, a heritage railway or whatnot. But then he set his eyes on the island of Sodor. But I don't believe that. Just trying to think for a problem. But it wasn't an easy route. Bobby had to spend so many nights in the same shed. You do not know the torture the poor guy went through. And just when he thought he was all over, he was going to be dead, suddenly came the Scottish menace of an NWR B1 known as Harper. She came in, offering her like a big sister, and soon took her into her clan of other renegading engines trying to save engines from scrap, consisting of a 9F called Hunter, a LNER A3 or A4 called Lyra, and a Black 5 named Lumi. I think I got Lyra and Lumi's names mixed up.
Wait, so is this
after
a
a few
thing
years,
now?
however,
Are we like going to tell each other's OC's backstories?
Well, we
Uh,
are.
much
Can I?
After Bobby is done, I'll continue.
Oh,
Okay, alrighty.
So Bobby and
Okay.
Harper were just chilling for a few years and just doing their cool stuff, their cool ass train, little renegade rescue fiascos or whatever. But soon British Railways would no longer be, and soon the crew split up. But for some reason, Bobby didn't know where to go, so he just stuck with Harper for the most part. But that was until one night where he decided to go out on his own when he encountered someone.
bum bum bum. It's the
Oh,
lady.
I thought you were going to pull up Satam hand. I was expecting you to pull up Satam hand, not lady.
It was the lady of the magic.
When you played
Magic lady.
the song, I thought you were putting Satam hand since he's the savior of all steam engines. Anyways,
I
continue.
The lady.
Where might you be off to, little one? I don't know. I thought about going to the island of Sora, but I don't want to leave my friend behind. Well, I can help you to Sodal, but it'll come at a cost. With what? You see, I'm looking for little helpers to help me protect my magic. I'm forming a little team, you might say. Okay, then, Nicolas Cage. No. Wait, no, Nick Fury. No, Nick Fury. Nick Fury. No, why did I say Nicolas Cage? Fuck.
I was about to say.
So, are you in or not? I'll have to tell Harper. Who the fuck are you? My name is Katie, and I see interest in you and your little friend Bobby. Oh, is that so? And what are you gonna do about it? Well, I just want to see what you can do. Oh, please! You do not know how much we've been having to go through back on the British Railways era, and now we're just on our own, making sure no one gets in our way. Yes, I see that. Well,
Bobby,
would you
why
by
did you
any
sound like
chance be able to do some good
D199?
for me? Wait, Diesel D199?
Yeah, why do you sound like
I sound like that
D1?
guy?
Why do you feel like
D199?
that?
Yeah,
I think because you have that male voice.
because
Hello, YouTube. This is Diesel D199 speaking.
Oh my god!
there you go.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Holy
What?
Oh my god.
That's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good impression.
Anyways,
What's
Yeah.
going on?
yep. An exorcism, you say? Well, I could certainly help you with that.
God
Okay,
damn
anyways,
it.
So, Bobby, you ready to head to Sodor? Yes, please, lady. You coming with Harper? Yeah, I would, but someone's got to take care of that heritage railway. So, but don't worry, I'll be back to visit Bobby. We'll take good care of this magic and make sure we help a lot of lives. That's good. That's good.
Big gasp.
And so,
That's not
Lady helped Bobby
D199.
to Sodor. And so, Lady helped Bobby to Sodor. Bum bum ba bum ba dum bum 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 ba bum bum ba dum ba bum. And soon enough, Bobby was just chilling in Vickerstown's sheds when Rosie spotted him, and soon came the one and the only.
there you go.
We are so fucking bad. Sure, what brings you to my railway? I just want a home. Well, I'm glad to give you one. Welcome, what's your name? Bobby? Welcome to North Ocean Railway, Bobby. Now, what color would you like? Harper's always told me the color of red is very satisfying, especially seeing it fall on people's faces for some reason. Yeah, my friend's a little bit weird. It's how she goes. But, yeah, I'd like red. Red it shall be then. And so,
Even when
Bobby
you're doing
is
this
red.
from halfway, you sound like D199.
Yeah, I
Oh
kind
my
of
God.
really do.
Chubby, she must go to the doctor, pick up a load. I got to take it to.
It's just sugar. I don't pay you to shit around, Dolce. Oh, excuse me, format. You don't pay us at all. God.
I wonder. Wait, Bob. I wonder if you somehow if you got you to do like one of the characters that Big Edges, not Big Edges, D199 did.
Really?
Or the people can tell the difference.
Yeah, an exorcism, you say?
Well, I can certainly help you with that.
Name your
Oh.
price.
Okay, never mind. We're not doing pedophile.
No. Oh, the
Furry
tail's
jet.
really.
Anyways, so yeah,
Name
So
your
yeah, Bobby
price.
guy's red coat of
Percy,
paint.
done.
and yeah, so basically, Bobby guys red coat of paint, Lady, and became a little helper of Lady along with Harper. And Lady does have other helpers, but I'll save that for another time when Eli allows me to share my AU again. And now, anyways, you will continue. You will take the floor. Okay.
All right. Really, that was really impressive, Bobby.
Oh,
Yeah,
Really? Did you really have to call me a
Oh.
woman?
I want to tell my story.
Wait.
E.
If you don't come out to that channel right now, I will personally ruin your lovely green painted red shirt. Ah!
No,
Um,
What?
joking. Anyway, now
Tails
on to the
really.
other characters. Duck. A little bit of a spice.
No
Spicy.
diesel this time, right? No
Wow,
diesel. This
I don't know what Duck's original number was. Probably like 14, 57, 57. But while Duck was in the works, being like doing his checks, another member of his kind was also present with the original number 57 3. Well, what was his original number? I forgot. What was his original number?
5746. Wait, no, that was Donald or Douglas. I can't remember.
I
Let me
think
look.
it was 5781. I don't know.
Wiki time. Bum bum bada bum bum bada bum bum bada badum.
47. I don't know.
5741.
So close.
All right.
Kinda.
Original 5741 was there, but but they had to take down their number plates. But once they were done, the crew got confused since they were both exactly alike. Same paint, same cab design, same sandboxes that weren't supposed to be there, and such. When they were given the wrong number plates, Duck, of course, was sent to Paddington, while the other was sent to whatever Duck's original job was.
So basically, what was it? So basically, like what happened to Thomas in NWR Origins.
Maybe.
Wait a minute, huh? Oh.
Sleeps
Oh.
like describes Duck.
Oh.
Screw you, Tails. I don't think you have any names.
Yeah, Tails, where's your interesting OC backstory? I showed it off with railway models and everything.
Hold on.
All right.
I'll
And the rest is history for Duck. Donald and Douglas. Nothing really. Despite the fact they're not A12s. And of course, they were just random add-ons thanks to the Unlucky Tug.
Little Ollie and Little Ollie.
Oliver did not originally met Toad and Isabel until like after he was withdrawn.
You know, nobody ever does a story
Taylor's
explaining
making
exactly
sleepy.
why Toad was teaming up with Oliver in the first place. Like,
then you can leave.
Hold on, I have an image of my.
Tails said, "I don't know, Bobby. Where's the OC where you don't include hair on it?"
Tails, did you forget that at one point my OC had hair?
well, I mean, there's Lewis.
Guys, some lore.
Yeah,
Nice.
here's Lewis. I would like to do something with him. I always imagined him with the voice of 84F Studios.
That's what I was saying.
Harper is Scottish. I always imagine Harper is Scottish, like
Eli.
trainer.
Who doesn't like Scottish women? Anyways, I can't share screen.
You're on phone.
I mean,
That's the point.
I mean, you can see what he looks like.
Kind of
ripped off Ben, but there are spaces.
Hold on. I can share my.
I'm just saying things to piss you off. Well, screw you.
No, that is not flattery.
Anyways, Oliver kind of met them while he was like shut up in the siding to be scrapped. So yeah, that's how he met Toad and Isabel.
Okay.
Anything for Emily?
Not really. All I could do is she was like shut up in the shed for like all these years, and was found by some people who wanted to give the Tom Hat a new engine.
I can share my screen.
So I guess now all that's left is for all you guys to share your OCs and backstories, like Danielle, Ricky, and KJ.
Okay. For Ricky, there's not really much to him, but there is something.
What is on you?
There is something for Mitchell. I just gotta find
I
his.
thought Ricky was friends with Livy or whatever.
All right. I'm sharing my screen.
Nice drawing.
Yes. So this guy, this is Mitchell. He
Oh, I
is
thought you meant by the diesel. Oh.
Oh,
okay. This
Let him
is
continue.
Mitchell. He is a LNER Thompson B1. It works gray. So his backstory is well, he was built, but while he was on trial for I mean, let's just say he was put on trial for express services. Well, he's put on trials for many services, like express goods, regular goods. I'm just gonna put one more in here: shunting. I don't know. Well, turns out that most of the times when he went to pull a passenger train, he ended up not doing so good, riding roughly like a donkey,
What?
Shut up, Tails.
riding roughly like Duncan. Okay, but not on purpose.
Oh my gosh, I can hear the ice cream truck. I want ice cream.
It's too late. It's nighttime for you.
Give me an Oreo ice cream
I
sandwich, please.
said, let me speak.
Let me get
Sorry.
Sonic ahead. Let me
Okay,
get
Dylan.
Sonic ice cream.
Okay, Dylan, Mickey.
Okay, so he didn't really do well with the passenger trains, so he was put on goods duty. And while, yes, he did enjoy the goods work and a little bit of shunting here and there, the other engines, let's just say
Just
snooty.
shut up.
Let's just say snootiness got to them. Oh, look at that! It's a, I can't. It's a tender engine that enjoys shunting. Look at this one. Oh, he's not like us. He is, how do you say, he's a main goods engine. What? I thought he was a passenger engine. He's built like one. Oh, that's what happens when you ride roughly with coaches. You get the goods.
Why am I picturing 98462 and 8746 right now?
Yeah.
That could be put up to interpretation.
Okay. Anyways, continue.
Well, you guys want to go with the soda route or something else?
Wherever you wish.
All right, I'll go the soda
You either
route.
you choose the pacifist route or the genocide route.
What?
Undertale reference. Like, have you not seen the new Deltarune chapter? Well, I haven't.
No.
I don't think he
Okay.
follows that.
Okay. So we're gonna go to soda route.
Oh, Ela.
Wait. Also, Tails, I'm streaming right now. I don't have time for this.
stop it.
Who is this?
Can I please
Besides,
get
and besides, if
continue?
that were the case, then Brady would tell me. Anyways, continue.
Well, he didn't make friends with the bigger engines. He did make friends with the shunters there. And then, and then, as one of those engines decided to say I'm a silly little engine, I went, well, maybe you can shunt your own coaches for once, and left them there in the siding. Oh, really now? I bet he was mad after that. You're right about that, Mitchell. Look in the chat.
Ah!
What the?
Bro,
Time. All right.
You know,
Bro's going insane.
Let us ban this guy.
Please.
oh my
Thank
god.
Oh.
you.
Yeah.
oops, I actually. Oh wait, who banned him?
I think it's Tails.
Did
Oh, wow.
tell did you ban him?
Tails finally did something good for what?
All right. As I was saying, he did make friends with the shunters there, and was popular amongst most of the crew, since he was the least opposed to good work. But the name calling and the rudeness kind of got to him, which is how he got like this. Just where his expression comes from. See, this is him. And from all that bullying and name calling and rude stuff, like for example, Mitchell.
Who got the press?
Huh?
You got the press?
Well, I wouldn't say depressed.
Oh.
He just
Suddenly, pineapples.
shh.
What
I'm
the
telling
hell
the
is-
story.
What the hell's going in the chat?
Okay.
Bro, let him speak. I'm actually getting into this.
Okay, so, well, it was, the bullying was sort of like this.
Oh, look, it's that tender engine that likes shunting. What a queer engine.
Oh, you're right about that. He's not a real engine at all. He's just a common shunter.
You're quite right about that.
And, then later, sometimes he would try to rest in the big sheds with the bigger engines. But yeah, you want to
Sleep here, in this shed with us. I don't think so. Your shed is in the yard with the other tank engines.
I think you would be much more comfortable there. Plus, we've no room for you. But there's an empty shed right there. Did I stutter? Oh. Okay. I'll leave.
Okay,
It's-
Squilliam.
And it was very much taking a toll on him. He started becoming less joke Mitchell. He began shunting the trucks and arranging them in very rough ways. He started just becoming how do I put this? Well, he became more of a rough and serious worker.
Aggressive.
He became, yeah, pretty much. But even the tank engines were goth. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Read the chat.
Wait a minute. All right,
Anyway.
let's start from the beginning. I was trying to ignore it because you were speaking, but here we go.
It's kind of funny.
Brittany called you short in DC2, and B has some words with you, Eli.
Anyway,
That's not true, you damn liar.
anyways, back to the story. Even the tank engines were afraid to even go near him. It would all go like this.
Wow, my
hey,
comments are filled.
Mitchell, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Are you working? Well, get back to it. You know those diesels are coming. You know what happens to engines if they're not useful. And I plan to keep being useful. Well, are you going to sit there and annoy me, or are you going to do work? I suggest you do the latter.
Tails, that's not a jubilee.
Okay.
Oh, that is hurtful.
You
Anyway,
offended him.
Holy God.
anyways, so it all was. I mean, from all the bullying, just became aggressive and became more silent, which in turn made everybody not want to be around him at all. Soon, even the workmen and engine crews were not they didn't like working with him. Hey,
What?
Tails, can you not?
That's
I'm
just
trying to
rude.
listen to the you.
Stop pissing people off, Tails.
okay. Oh,
Continue.
okay.
You can continue.
All right. So eventually, he was just left there in a shed, watching all the other engines work. He was left there for about a few years, just sitting there, collecting dust and beginning to rust. It all came to a head one night when he suddenly overheard two diesels talking in a yard.
You hear about those books that's been published?
Yes, I heard it's about an island full of steam engines where they can't be scrapped. It's like a safe haven for steam, some engines say. I don't know about that engine in the shed, but I don't think he'd be able to make it all the way to Sodor.
Oh, you've got that right. Anyways, we have to get this train arranged. We'll have to take it in the morning, though. So, get back to work.
Right. Sodor. That's a place I've never heard of. I wonder if I could. Yes, that's a great idea. So, Mitchell hatched a plan. He was going to get himself on an outbound goods train to Sodor. He waited a few days, but that chance did come. One night, Boko was coming in with a goods train.
Psst, over here.
Who said that?
Over here. It's me. It's just me.
Oh, I do say, what are you doing here? I'm trying to catch a train to Sodor. Are you there? Am I where? Are you on Sodor? I must say, yes. I am one of Sir Topham Hatt's engines. Brill, can you get me on a goods train there? Oh, perish the thought. I'll take you there myself. So, as Boko got his next goods train bound for Sodor, he coupled Mitchell behind him. And they soon arrived on Sodor. And it's basic. It kind of plays out kind of like with Escape. Boko brings Mitchell to the works. Topham finds out, and the engines are like, "Wow, nice." So Mitchell is repaired, and when he was told that he would be able to pick a color, he said, "Well, if it's all the same, I would like to be painted in Works Gray." So that's how he was. And it turns out that it wasn't really his fault that he was so rough with the coaches. It was just that he was too focused on it. So he was given another chance at express runs. And surprisingly, or to his surprise, okay, give me 1 second.
Okay. So just me.
Huh?
Why is this money?
I don't know why still being a jerk to me.
Also, Tails has left. Thank God.
Oh, thank goodness.
What's going on in your background?
Also, Benny.
Oh.
Also, Benny. No, you don't. Also, Benny says the one who likes to get down by tails.
What?
Look at the previous chat.
seriously, he looks like old shape Henry and new shape Henry had a metal. Why?
He kind of does, though. Now you think about it, though. I'm starting to realize it now.
Oh, well, I don't see it.
I mean, he kind of has the black 5 reels, and
He's
the
a
one
top
reel,
team. What do you expect?
but the boiler is,
Yeah. Can't expect everything to be not. I can't expect everything to not resemble a Thomas character. Okay. Anyways, continuing on. And
Enterprise
oh,
Enterprise we saw.
yeah, I was about to say. Well, he was just focused too hard on trying to handle the coaches well. He was just trying too hard. And that ended up making him rock about on the tracks, making him rock and roll. So he pulled another express train on Sodor as a trial and test, and to his surprise, he didn't rock about. And the passengers sang his praises all the way from Knapford to Vickerstown. The other engines soon heard about Mitchell, and despite his past, he was able to make friends with the other engines. Soon he returned to his happy self again. and Mitchell lives happily on Sodor. The end.
The end.
That was awesome.
Good.
10 out of
Good.
10. 10 out of 10, chat. This is 10 out of 10
Thank God
story.
it's over. I was tired of laying down.
Yeah, I think we got in the story. Wait. Does anyone else have any other backstories to share? Because
Can I share mine?
No, my Thomas, my own OC is just a repainted version of the Hornby Thomas.
Can I share mine?
Go ahead.
Okay, so doggone it. How do I switch my camera?
Is there not an option to
I
switch the
think you
camera?
go to
Okay.
You
settings.
just switch it?
I
Oh,
think you go to
So this is
settings and that says to turn the
this is what it
camera
looks
around.
like. This is my OCKJ. He's an LMS fowler for F.
Who made
Cool.
that?
I think
And
it's
his
the
story,
best
it
to turn
could
the
be
camera around if you don't know how to do it.
okay. Well, this is his story. It's a bit, well, it can be a bit sad or a bit. It can be a bit sad, but here it is. So he was built on December 4th, 1926, by Henry Fowler at the LMS Derby shops. And unlike most of his siblings, he was actually built with a disability that has similar traits to Asperger's syndrome. He
What is Asperger's?
KJ?
he forgot what to do, and he was originally numbered 4064 and used to be known as the quiet one among his siblings, though he made up for it by being a hard worker and shunter for the LMS. And while shunting one day, he befriended one of his cousins, Arthur. However, due to his impairment, it would cause most of the bigger engines to make fun of and bully him. But one day,
Boo.
an engine from the Great Eastern Railway named Molly met KJ after he'd been bullied by the bigger tender engines. She always helped him
Yay.
calm down and gave him comforting advice. Try to ignore them, and if they mess with you again, tell the controller, and if you ever get mad, close your eyes and take deep breaths. And little did he know, she would play a larger role in his life later on. And in
Oh, wait,
1930,
so are Arthur and Molly gonna play like a bigger role later in this story?
well, I am wrote the story about how he came about what he
Alright,
did
goodbye,
when he
Tails.
first came
See
to
ya.
What?
Bye bye, bitch. Tell Tails bye because he's going to set the streaming.
Oh, okay.
Bye bye.
So, moving on. So, in 1939, World War II started, and so as KJ knew it, he, along with every single engine in Britain, were at war. And in 1940, he was hauling a troop train that carried evacuees. When he passed the signal box, he heard an air raid siren, and he shouted, "Great Scott, that cannot be good!" And he pumped as fast as he could, so fast he thought his boiler would burst. Then he heard a mighty howl from a dive bomber descending rapidly, getting closer and closer. He was petrified, but then he saw a long tunnel ahead. He quickly blasted in and applied his brakes so as to not slip out the other side. And he waited
Clever
anxiously
thinking.
until he waited anxiously until it was all clear. He then saw the dive bomber pass by and started ascending to the sky, but was chased off by a fighter plane and was blasted out of the sky. And then suddenly another dive bomber came shrieking down upon him and released his bomb on top of the hillside of the tunnel. The ground shook tremendously and KJ was hysterical, but he then realized the evacuees. They were just as terrified as he is. And with real screeching, he came out of the tunnel as fast as he could, and he did not stop until he came to London and the safety of Allied air power. They all praised him for his heroic effort. After the war, he was among many to be given an honorary award for his bravery and heroism. And his success made headlines across the country, but it left him with the fear of bombs, the darkness, loud noises, and the shrieking sirens of Jericho's trumpets.
Hold on. That's actually pretty cool. Now I have to
Yeah,
look up
one of my friends actually helped out with the story. One of my friends actually helped out write that part of the story.
Wait. That actually gives me thinking about my own OC because does anyone know when the B1s were built?
The what?
And I also forgot the date where World War II started.
It was actually September 1st, 1939, when the Nazis invaded Poland.
Yeah.
September 1st. And the B ones. Were they built before, during, or after the war?
What year
I
did
mean,
you
there
say
were
it was built? Oh, 10 minutes to hit the 2-hour mark.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
it was built during the war.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, it says it was built in December 1942.
In the
Holy crap.
1940s.
Okay, so admittedly, I didn't really include the times because I didn't really know what I didn't really know. I just liked the Thompson. I didn't really include time thingies because I just didn't know. I didn't really do proper research before making this guy.
Oof.
And actually, before I made him into a B1, I actually had him as an A1/3. Which, looking back, yeah. Yeah. Why did I think that would be cool? I don't know. We have enough of those.
I just realized that I have an OC that I created.
I mean, it was still an interesting AU.
Okay.
Alright.
Since Mitchell might have been built during the war, that means he's a
He's a what?
uh 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 uh
Oh my god.
Okay, since he was built during the war, that would make him a
War veteran engine.
exactly. Oh my god. Okay, so I can say that he was built during the war, and you could say that he had he was scared of the planes that went overhead because he might have thought that one of them might have been a bomber. I want to be a dive bomber.
B-17 bomber.
Hey, Sugar Rims, did you follow it up B-17? Because you're the bomb.
You don't talk about planes.
Could I continue?
No, we talk about planes. We stand planes in this household.
No.
Anyway,
KJ, anything else you want to add?
Huh?
Yeah, I was actually.
I
Just give
don't
him a
get it.
moment.
What's
Give it
so
a moment.
bad about planes?
They can likely crash. I mean, have you seen Final Destination?
No, I mean the movie.
No. We're not talking about that franchise. No, Bobby, we are not talking about that franchise.
No.
Oh no,
Okay.
I mean the
So,
movie. I mean the movie planes. You know.
I've never seen that movie.
You stupid as hell. Anyways,
What the
continue.
hell? Oh my god.
What is so bad about it?
No, what? Tell.
Is it okay for me to continue? Is it okay for me to continue now?
Yes.
Okay, so
the
LMS was later turned into British Railways, became a part of British Railways, and in 1952, KJ made a friend called Princess Anne, a Princess Coronation Class 462, and like Molly and Francine, who was KJ's sister, she understood his disability and also to calm his stress and anger. KJ always looked up to Princess Anne, but in October of 1952, KJ was pulling a local train Then he saw Princess Anne puffing by with the 8 a.m. express train with the Jubilee class engine, and he whistled hello to them. And Princess Anne whistled hello as they puffed past. But later on, KJ was trundling in the yard. Francine puffed to KJ, and with a tear in his eye, he had to say to his little brother that Princess Anne was killed in the crash when an express train crashed into the rear of a local train. Three trains all smashed into each other and piled up into a huge wreckage.
Oh
Um,
no.
that was actually based on an actual accident. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Harrow and Wealdstone train crash of 1952.
No,
No,
I have not.
no,
Yeah,
sorry.
I based that part into my story. And KJ was very heartbroken. He had never had a friend die, and he was afraid to pull a train for weeks because he didn't want to experience the loss that took his friend's life. But thanks to Francine and Mr. Wilson, his controller, they helped him overcome his fear.
Ah, controller
Hmm.
seems like a nice guy.
There is. But 10 years later, in 1962, KJ
Dieselization.
let
Dieselization.
yes, dieselization would happen, and he would have a friend called Joey, a little shunter diesel.
Ah,
But also in 1962, he's also been a victim of being picked on a number of times. He would always be bullied by some of the bigger engines, and they would talk about him behind his back. In April of
boo.
1962, KJ was shunting in the yard when he saw Arthur pulling a local. He whistled hello to Arthur, and Arthur whistled back. But KJ didn't watch how often he was going, and he bumped a load of coal trucks onto Roger, an ex-LMS Royal Scot, who was Troy's
Oh.
main boy. He would always bash him into sightings, call him horrible names, or frame KJ if he caused something wrong. Roger pretended to be a nice, charming, and splendid engine, but when KJ would upset Roger, he was not afraid to show his bad side. But one day,
Hmm.
Roger had enough of him. He bashed KJ hard into a sighting, derailing his tender, and this is what he said to him. This is when he bumped KJ into the sighting. Ouch! Roger, what are you? And Roger says, "Shut the hell up, you useless green lime!" And that's when,
Ow.
yeah, and KJ's spirit,
Yeah.
yeah, and KJ's spirit began to shoot out of his funnel and started to tear up. And this is what he said. Because of you, my spotless paint is ruined because of your clumsiness. You know what gets me angry? You working on this railway. When I first came here, you were a stupid idiot, and you're still that way. So what if you were a war hero? I am a popular engine, even more popular than you ever will, you stupid pea-brain on wheels. When the builders built you, they realized that you were a mistake. And KJ tearing up says, That's not true. And Roger interrupts him by saying, Shut up! You were a mistake. They shouldn't have built you. They should have scrapped you when they found out about this mistake. You are nothing like your sister Francine, and you are certainly nothing like the rest of your siblings. I wish I could take you to the scrapyard and see you getting melted down into nothing, but I can't, unfortunately. You are nothing but a disgrace, not just to the LMS, but the whole British Railways. And one other thing.
God.
I wish that Derby would make a freak like you. You are and will always be a mistake. This railway would have been a better and a happier place without you, you weak, stupid, imbecilic mongrel.
Oh my
And
god.
Roger and
Okay.
Jesus,
Damn.
he sounds like the Finn director from Teos.
yep,
Good
and
lord.
yeah, and Roger bashed him hard again to make sure he knows what he said to him.
You're
And
almost here to the 2 hour mark, by the way.
Yes,
and
go.
and Roger said, "Now when I get back, forget your sister's coaches. Go and get my coaches and have them ready, or else you won't see the light of day ever." And that's when he
Threatening
pupped.
now, aren't we?
Yeah, and when Roger left, KJ immediately burst into tears. He could not get the words that Roger said out of his smoke box. But little did Roger know, a workman who happened to be nearby saw the whole thing and told the controller what happened, and he acted fast. The moment
Worker
KJ
report.
And the moment KJ was put back on the rails and was put in the shed, Mr. Wilson was waiting for him. KJ asked him, well, there were actually two things he thought of. One, I'm afraid to say, So, this is the second thought. This is the second thought.
Okay.
KJ asked Mr. Wilson that if he could be transferred to another railway. His logic was that without him, he would make some of the bigger engines annoyed, and Mr. Wilson had no choice but to accept KJ's plea. He found out about the abuse of the bigger engines on him, and luckily, he knew a friend of his, Sir Tom had a railway where steam was welcome, and wrote to him about KJ and his disability. He asked if he can send KJ to Sodor, and a while later, the Fat Controller agreed, and so arrangements were made. And after KJ was sent to Sodor, he saw Roger's true colors after fighting with Francine. He lambasted Roger and the other big engines for their abuse over the years, and punished each and every one of them. But as for Roger's punishment, he was sent away in disgrace, but not before vowing if he ever saw KJ again, he would not hesitate to destroy him.
Oh, I have another story for another OC I have.
Oh,
It's
really?
it's the S100 I talked about.
Are we sure we can be going for even any longer? Because it's like 10 p.m.
Well,
where I live.
hours.
And
Okay,
Leave it
we're like,
what did you guys think of that story?
that was pretty good.
What part?
Really nice.
Honestly-
I was not expecting all of that.
The
What
lore,
part?
the lore was absolutely.
That's some interesting lore you put into it.
We're all into the lore.
What parts did you find interesting? What parts did you guys find interesting?
The war thing.
Door.
Yep, he was a war hero.
What? He's a war hero. He's an old crankshaft.
Yep. And I'm trying to figure out what he did when he came to Sodor, like how he got his paint. And that I'm still trying to work on that.
Okay.
What do you guys think about his bully Roger?
Fuck that guy.
That whole thing with the you are nothing but a worthless heap of scrap thing. That was really cranked up to 10.
Yep.
And honestly, that was too much. Too much for me, too much for the audience. Too much. That guy said too much.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, as I said earlier, Roger was not afraid to show its bad side, and he let all that he held on KJ, and that was so rude and condescending of him. I'm glad he was sent away, but trying to figure out what he did, if
Do you
he
think
might
he
come
was-
back to KJ or.
Do you think he might have been scrapped or something?
I actually don't. I'm actually trying to think of something for that. I'm also trying to think of a story of when Roger was sent away, and yeah.
But can I tell my story now?
Yeah,
All right, all right, you're the last one.
Go ahead.
Better make it quick.
As you all know, the S100s were they were built in the U.S. to help with Britain. But this is kind of the thing. All right. So on some railroad, I don't know. I'm just gonna say some random place, Pennsylvania. This is not canon, but I'm just saying some railroad in America kind of held on to 2 of these S100s. One of them being Rosie. That's right. I'm bringing Rosie into this. And the other
She doesn't have a backstory.
being Maximus.
Oh, I thought the other one was gonna be Rosalind. Never mind.
And during the efforts to help out, Rosie's driver found out about a book series. Nearing the war's end, the driver of Rosie found out about a book series made by the Reverend Wilbert Audrey. And every night before bed or sleep, I don't know. Every night before the crews went home, Rosie's driver would read her the stories of these engines of Sodor. But the ones she kept telling them to read over and over again were the ones about Thomas. That's right. I'm going the Carson way too.
Carson. Who doesn't love Carson?
Hello there, I'm Richard.
Okay. But during this, Rosie got a little too obsessed with Thomas.
Hey, all.
And from what Maximus was kept talking about, everywhere she was, I kept hearing about Thomas this and Thomas that.
It's him in there.
But and eventually, this Rosie was all about Thomas. While Maximus was the one who heard about it the most.
Fangirl. The simp.
Actually wrote a bit of
Crush.
actually wrote like a bit of dialogue for that. I need to find it though.
Maximus is just about to crash out.
Also, Eli, look, it's him in there.
Yes, I see the Himena. Mission mode. Guinea pig.
It's him in there.
Here it is. I found it.
Read it to us.
You just never heard of Thomas, Maxie. I told you to stop calling me that. He's amazing. He's fast. He's blue. He's number one. Okay, I get it. You have a massive crush on this blue Billington E2. Pah, you just don't get it. Literally, Rosie's literally swooning.
Is this like a funny?
Boobs us.
Hey, is this like a funny story you're telling us?
Well, it's about my OC. Well, but
and so far, I like
It's a
it.
funny story you're telling us.
No, it's just AU.
Yeah. Well, anyways, after Rosie was bought by Sir Topham Hatt, Maximus was left to work the yards alone. Despite being a rather capable switcher, get it because we're in America.
Yes.
He wasn't able to arrange all the freight cars all at once. Come on, said an engine. We need these trains to be out here as soon as possible. I'm trying my best, but without two engines working here, I can only move a few at a time.
To be fair, there are like 10 engines do shunt in America. So, golden rule doesn't apply here.
Well, we're talking about
But
let's
continue.
just say that the engine was New York Central Hudson. I don't know. And he was like, we don't shunt. We don't switch our cars. We get little engines to do it for us. Anyways. But like, it was this one Hudson that refused to switch his own cars out. So, anyways, if I can get my thoughts together, the music is distracting me.
Interesting story, by the way, from him and
The music is distracting me. I can't get my thoughts together. No! Stop it.
Turn it down!
B, please. I'm trying to tell my OC's backstory that I can't get my thoughts together
sorry,
if you're
yeah.
playing music.
Freddy Fazbear.
Oh.
Now continue.
Anyways, so while he was making while he was making it on his own, he was kind of having a hard time moving all the cars around. Even though some engines did come to arrange their own trains, he was still left he was still left getting his own trains out to the other engines. And this all caused a strain on his working parts and also his boiler. One day, Maximus couldn't get started. And despite the engines, despite the engines, despite the engines on in there already getting their trains ready, Maximus was the one who got most of them out because the other engines were too impatient. But since he wouldn't start for the day, the manager had enough. Put on the scrap line.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh,
What happened?
dear.
What happened next?
Alone. Shh. Alone and surrounded by other engines. Other scrapped engines, might I add.
They're all dead.
Shh. Maximus thought there was no hope for him left. Until, by the way, Maximus is only canon to Crotunia.
Oh, boy.
I know. Most people just don't like Crotunia just because it's a crossover show.
Well, tell him to suck the nuts.
Shh. Well, he was found by a visiting engine from another railroad. Let's see.
Well,
Yeah.
Like half 2 hours.
Let's just say he was. He was spotted by a visiting engine. Hello there. What seems to be the problem? I'm going to be scrapped soon. Oh, we can't have that. Come on, I'll take you to somewhere where they'll never, ever find you, and you'll never be scrapped. Never, ever. Come on, I'll get you on my freight train headed out back. Back where? Oh, to someplace. Oh, to a special place. And so Maximus was coupled onto a goods train, and they traveled for about a few hours into the night before he arrived at Crotunia. Okay. Yeah.
So that was a good story. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was, well, his livery in the States, it was just
black.
gray.
Oh,
But now he's blue.
Nice.
And there might be a little more lore dumping as I make animations featuring him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an animator and a voice actor. The complete package. Although
And
I'm not an official animator.
you, you
You're
just
not
do
the
it
only one.
there and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do it.
Anyways, well,
That's alright, so that's me and I'm gonna go.
all right, bye.
Finally.
Thank you
Yay,
for
time.
Later.
coming.
Bye bye. Bye
See
bye.
y'all.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See you later.
I'm not gonna even ask what the fuck happened. I was asleep.
Are we done? Are we done yet?
What is that?
Furball.
Shut up. Don't you dare say anything. If you call me small, I'm gonna call you small.
That's a furball.
For your information,
How much longer is the stream gonna go?
I don't know until the day we die.
Wait, what?
What?
I didn't
That's
agree to this.
dark.
What?
That's dark. I mean,
Very dark.
Just be you wearing a Five Nights at Freddy's. You should not be talking.
Dun, 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 dun.
Now it's my turn to tell
Who took
about
my
my
cheese and
outfit.
crackers and
You gonna let me
marmalade?
speak.
No crack, Gromit. We've forgotten the crack.
I was him.
all right, you only got one chance before I end the stream.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do a bedtime story. You bedtime story. Go ahead.
All right, so
Fuck.
my
Not gonna sleep
OC
tonight.
Fergus, full name is Ferguson, was the last. He is based on a Furnace Railway K2 class, but he's the last member being built. Oh, so you can say that him and Edward do didn't actually met. It it only when Edward visited Barrow. But anyways, when all railways was emerging into the big four, Fergus had to work in Euston. Well, he was stationed in Glasgow, Scotland, and before you ask, he never met Donald or Douglas. Um, he was stationed at Euston when he met a tank engine, and which he was built years later after he was stationary. Um, you can say that him and her did get along quite well. Oh, but he was dating a LMS IVID 2MT tender engine named Simon. Needless to say, he wasn't all good to her.
Oh,
Dang, abusive boyfriend.
Yes.
that's messed up.
Let's just say he shunted her into a sighting one time.
Oh.
No.
And they broke up. So Fergus seen
Let's hear
this,
it.
and let's just say him and Fergus got into it, and Fergus knocked Simon off the rails. And ever since that day, since when they were working on the LMS, they hated each other. And if
You
you
think you
play
can
Five Nights at Freddy's one more time,
Yeah.
just I'm gonna strangle you.
B?
Huh?
Was that you?
B, I'm gonna strangle you if you're playing
No.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I'm not.
Okay, good.
B, that face isn't convincing.
Yeah,
I just chose a profile. That's it, bro.
yeah.
B. Or you don't want to play the
So,
music.
The
Mm.
hell?
the kid. Oh wait, Eli, just like you know, look in DMs.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Joey, what is that video?
Joey, I'm about to.
I'm sorry if
about
I
to send
interrupt.
Victor
Just
on your
read my
ass.
comments when others are done.
Nah, matter of fact, I'll just post a video about Fergus.
What the
Oh,
kids across the road? Why?
what? What?
Um,
What?
but for your information, you guys, about this profile picture, yes, I am a furry.
That's fine. That's cool.
Because I'm in another fandom. Can you guess where the eyes are from? Can you
Poppy's
guys
playtime.
guess? Can you guys guess where the eyes are from?
All right, but first, why did the kid cross the road?
Why?
Poppy's
Obvious.
playtime is
Because he wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
I'm not gonna even. I'm not gonna even. Mm-mm.
Mm,
Let's not.
Some dark humor right there. But anyways, Poppy's playtime.
yeah.
Correct.
All
Wait,
right.
wait, how do you know?
Because of Beanie.
Okay, that's fair. You know, Beanie found me in the Poppy Playtime server. I don't know how. I don't know how she found my ass. She literally just said she sent me a DM a while back, like a long time ago. Oh, she said, "Guess you like Jesse. The fuck you doing at Poppy Playtime?" And I'm like, "The fuck are you doing here?" Or it was like the Spider, like me and her were acting like the Spider-Man meme. But yeah, like the character here, her name is Night Moon Wolf.
Ooh.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's all the time we have for today.
No,
Also,
you
Enterprise,
no,
Finally,
stop
you gotta
saying
continue
that.
until
Okay,
we.
stop
Finally,
saying that
freedom.
thing. We already know. We saw it.
Okay,
Well,
anyways.
hope you all
Thank you guys
enjoyed
for
the stream.
watching the stream.
Revenge
Thank you guys
Bobby,
for
we'll
joining
let
the
you know
stream.
for
And thank you everyone who shared their AUs about their OCs, even though
yeah.
just being
Just
LPS did.
B, what
You're
is that?
welcome.
We hope you all enjoyed this Revenge and Bobby and Nice Eli 274 saying
And this is
thank you for watching.
this is
Oh
Jesse
my
alias
god.
Kinty.
Anyways,
We'll see you
this is
all.
Lifetime 4 signing out. Bye.
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 Bye,
Have a wonderful day.
everybody.
Bye.